Okay.
Country music superstar Trace Adkins on a luxury country music cruise. Well, he gets stinking drunk and brutally attacks a Trace Adkins impersonator. He basically attacked himself. Tonight, the country music star manages to sing his way out of jail time. Instead, same verse, second verse, same as the first. He's heading to a cushy high-end rehab.
We should all be having fun all the time.
The Grammy nominee was headlining a country music-themed cruise.
This is the music business, and it's supposed to be fun.
TMZ reporting the 6'6" country star was in the ship's bar when he heard the impersonator singing karaoke to one of his songs.
Just be quiet, shut up, and leave me alone.
Fight.
Straight out to David Caplan, celebrity journalist at GossipDavid.com. Why do celebs think that they can get stinking drunk? I mean stinking.
They're entitled.
And then brutally attack somebody. If that were you or me, honey, we'd be under the jail tonight. We wouldn't be living it up at some fancy rehab. Which rehab is it, by the way? Who's he going to run into? Lindsay Lohan?
It hasn't been identified which rehab facility, but I can tell you, though, his previous rehab stint, he was at a facility outside Nashville called the Cumberlands. It hasn't been confirmed if he returned there, but that place, Johnny Cash went there.
The Cumberlands. Well,
Yeah.
Hey. Don't talk about the man in black. Don't even go there, Caplan.
I'm sorry.
Right?
I'm sorry.
Don't start up on Johnny Cash. Hey, Liz, see if you can get me a picture of the Cumberland. It sounds like a fancy hotel. Okay, so David Caplan, whoa. Okay, I want to go there. I'm going to take the twins there. We can rip that grass up in no time. Perfect for the twins. This looks much better than the last hotel where we stayed. Oh, yeah. Oh, uh-huh.
Keith Urban also was there.
Uh-huh. Okay, question. Why did he attack the impersonator who was impersonating him?
Well, what was going on was that it's unclear why he did attack him, because he wasn't happy with what this guy was singing, and he actually knew the impersonator.
Because he wasn't happy with what he was singing.
I don't know, but you know what? He knows this impersonator. His name is Mike Larson. He actually had met him in 2007. There are photos of them together, and they seemed pretty, chatty with each other then. So it's sort of unclear what exactly pushed him over the edge.
From what I heard, blood was gushing. You're seeing video from YouTube of Trace Adkins with the impersonator. He's now accused of brutally attacking on a luxury cruise. What is that? What's a country music cruise, David Caplan?
So this was a 7-day cruise. It set sail from the port of Miami on Sunday afternoon, and it was a country-themed cruise, meaning that they had Trace headlining on the cruise. Winona Judd was also on the cruise, as were a couple other country singers.
I'd totally be in heaven, except for the violent attack, other than the blood all over the floor. Brad Lamb with me, addiction specialist and the founder of Breathe Life Healing Centers. You can find him online. Brad, all right. You were an addict yourself. Why is it celebrities get passes? If you had beaten somebody bloody, you'd be in jail right now.
No, that's actually not exactly true, Nancy. If I beat somebody bloody and I went to the court and said to the judge, look, I'd rather be in rehab, in treatment, rather than going to jail and costing the city money. A lot of drug courts across the country would much rather have somebody in treatment than in jail.
Okay, here's
As
the
a prosecutor,
problem with that,
how would you
Brad
do it?
Lamb.
What do you think?
Here's the problem with your scenario. When I was a prosecutor, if it were just somebody had an alcohol or drug problem and they were a user, sure, I would absolutely bend over backward and try to get them in rehab and then in AA or Narcotics Anonymous when they got out of rehab. It would be a lockdown rehab. But if they hurt somebody in the middle of all this, oh yeah, they're going to jail. It's one thing to have an addiction, but when you beat somebody bloody, oh yeah, honey, you're going to go to jail.
I hear you. I totally understand. The idea, though, I haven't drank in 11 years, but if I started drinking, Nancy, I guarantee as an alcoholic in recovery, it would be very unlikely that I would do smart things. I would most likely do dumb things and end up back in jail or treatment myself. It's like an allergy. If you're allergic to peanuts, you have to stay away from the peanuts. And likewise, a person that's alcoholic,
when we get back, I want to hear your allergy theory. Explain away all the blood on the floor.
Marie Callender's knows all white meat chicken was made to be blanketed in golden breadcrumbs with whipped mashed potatoes topped with a thick homemade gravy. So she makes her country fried chicken to be eaten together, so they savor every last bite. Marie Callender's.
Watch. Nothing can stop new Crizal No Glare lenses. Neither water, nor scratch, nor dirt or dust, nor smudge, nor glare of night can keep your lenses from giving you the clearest vision possible. And now, Crizal has ESPF 25 to protect your eyes 25 times more from the damaging rays of the sun. New Crizal No Glare lenses. Live life in the clear. Ask for them at your eye care professional.
You get sick, you can't breathe through your nose. Suddenly, you're a mouth breather. A mouth breather. How do you sleep like that? You dry up, your cold feels even worse. Well, put on a Breathe Right strip and shut your mouth. Cold medicines open your nose over time, but add a Breathe Right strip and pow, it instantly opens your nose up to 38% more. So you can breathe and do the one thing you want to do. Sleep. Add Breathe Right to your cold medicine. Shut your mouth and sleep right. Breathe Right.
Inside every Ricola drop, there's a magic herb blend. The Swiss call it Kruiderkraft. But what does it do? Kruiderkraft, effective against coughs and sore throats.
Ricola. At GMC, one incredible idea leads to another. Like the all-new GMC Sierra with an innovative cargo bed and LED lighting. A quiet cabin no competitor can beat. And 2 years of scheduled maintenance. Incredible thinking in the form of a truck. Current GM owners trade up to this all-new specially equipped 2014 Sierra SLE for a total value of $5,250.
When your windshield needs to be replaced, who can you trust? Well, Safelite does things other auto glass companies don't. In the factory, high-tech robotics installed your original windshield precisely. That precision inspired us to create our exclusive True Seal technology, which consistently places the new glass in perfect position for a strong, reliable bond. That's just another reason to choose the Safelite Advantage.
Safelite Repair, Safelite Replace.
Oh, hey, where are you? I have been texting for days.
All right, ready?
Did you get the internship at HLM's Morning Express? What are you up to all day?
Robin, how are you?
Must be great. You and Robin meet are BFFs now, right?
That's awesome.
She seems really cool. I watch her when I'm getting ready for class. You're probably right there while I'm watching. What stories are you working on? Have you met everyone yet? What are they like?
We're going to do some serious broadcasting.
You are so lucky. Nice job. Miss you. Text me, okay?
Country music superstar Trace Adkins attacks an Adkins impersonator on a luxury cruise, beats him bloody. He doesn't even get booked. He goes to a rehab. Okay, Justin Fryman, as I recall, and I could be wrong, but you're the country music expert, didn't he end up getting shot when he was drunk one time?
That's right, Nancy. His then-wife, now ex-wife, actually shot him, and Trace Adkins himself says the shot went through both his lungs and straight through the middle of his heart, but he believes it was an accident. He did not press charges, but they did get a divorce.
Wait. Who? What now? Who shot who?
His wife shot him.
And focus on ex-wife, right? Isn't she an ex?
Well, now ex-wife, then wife, yes.
Yeah, I guess so. A little bullet came between them. But how did alcohol play into that scenario?
Well, apparently he was drunk at the time. The fight was about his alcohol drinking.
Okay, David Caplan, celebrity journalist. You left that fact out. How come? Are you an Adkins fan?
I'm not an active fan, but, you know, he's
well,
on his...
I am. I am.
Well, okay, so he's on his third wife now, and actually before he went into rehab in 2002, he only did a 28-day stint, and that followed actually a DUI that he had. Cops pulled him over in Tennessee. He refused to do a breathalyzer, and he also had another incident right before rehab where he was driving a tractor on his property, his farm in Tennessee, and the tractor flipped over. So he also
he was drunk on a tractor?
Yeah, not the best combination.
Good times. All right, Bethany Marshall, psychoanalyst, author of Deal Breakers. Bethany, why do celebs get away with this? It's not that he was just drunk. He attacked somebody and beat the stew out of them.
because we don't want to think celebrities can do anything wrong, and we get confused and think this is about alcoholism, but alcoholism is just the tip of the iceberg. It is a sign of deeper problems. He's dysregulated, he's aggressive, he's malicious, he had domestic violence incidences with his wife, he is a burden on the healthcare system because of all of his risky behaviors, and when we frame it as alcoholism and put him in a cushy rehab facility, we get derailed from the reality of the situation, which is that he is a menace and he breaks the law.
Well, and here's the other thing, Justin Fryman, you're my fellow country music aficionado. You can't really go to jail like Johnny Cash did for a minute and then write songs about jail time when you're in a cushy rehab. Okay, it doesn't work like that.
You're right, Nancy, it doesn't. And Trace Adkins, I wouldn't want to come face-to-face with him in a fight. This guy stands 6'6" and worked on an oil rig.
Oh, yeah. I guess that's why the ex-wife had to use a gun. Okay, Trace Adkins living it up in rehab tonight. When we come back,